What's going on, y'all? Hold on one second. What's going on, y'all? Hopefully, y'all can hear me. This old ass chair, Jesus. Can y'all hear me clearly? Can y'all hear me? Because I'm trying to find a way to still, like, when I talk, have it towards me. And then as the instrumental plays, I kind of still want you to hear that. So does everything kind of sound a little balanced? Please let me know, because I want to make sure y'all can hear me, but still feel the vibes. While y'all answer in the comment section, y'all please forgive me. My mom ended up calling me, so we kind of talked for a little bit, and it's good to hear from her, because my parents live in Indiana, so whenever I get a chance to communicate with them and see them, I really take the time to enjoy that moment, because you never know what can happen. You never know. Life is very unpredictable. It changes every day. But if you've been with me during our read through with Ascension, we're learning how to deal with the ever-changing world outside of us, and learning that we need to put that energy and focus into us, because the outside world is going to always change, but it's only within that you have power and control over. Okay, so please forgive me, excuse me. But shout out to Jose in the building. Shout out to Raquel in the building. Shout out to I can't even talk. Andrew Caldwell, back your ass up. Now, see, I'm trying to be nice and peaceful. You got me already cussing. See, back it up. Shout out to everybody who is in the building, those that will be coming in and out, as well as those that will be in the replay gang. Shout out to y'all. This chapter is going to be quite short. Chapter 6 is called Love, which is a very, very important topic to me. Like I said, self-love is something that I've been applying in my life ever since, I want to say towards the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. And then, of course, what happened as far as the pandemic and everything, it really allowed me the opportunity to really sit down and really get to know me, get to know who BubzDaGawd was, especially this new identity within myself, which I access my higher self, and find that balance between the heavenly mind and the earthly body, that the experience. And these books I've been reading have been helping me, and especially with this one. I was already on chapter 7, y'all. That's why the last video I did, I kind of messed up. Plus, I was tired, but that's how good this book is to me. And I was like, I have to share this book with people. I have to share this information with others, especially those who want to hear it. And one thing that my ego has to deal with is, of course, like everybody else, the numbers, the views. Is it relevant? Is people going to call it weird? Is it going to be boring? But this gives me an opportunity to face all those insecurities that I feel like we all deal with, as far as the feeling that we're not enough, and actually believing that we are and standing strong in it, and realizing that no matter what you do, if you put yourself out there and you're genuine and true to who you are, people of like mind, people who are connected to your destiny, people that you don't know, your tribe is going to come to you. And it just feels so good that I'm finding my tribe. So shout out to the shorties. Okay. Like I said, y'all named yourselves. I love it with you guys. Like, you guys are very free. I want you guys to always remain open-minded. I am never beyond reproach. I ain't trying to be no God to nobody else. I'm God to me. But I also, you know, want to build a community of people that really genuinely care for each other. You know what I mean? It don't have to always be messy and shady. Like, that's a part of life. But can we also close the gap? Can we also get to the good part too? Like, so yeah, let me go ahead and shut up and get into this chapter. And if you guys want, depending on how this goes, I'll ask you guys if you want to hear chapter 7, which is going to be a little bit longer, okay? Which I think in total will be like maybe 29, 30 pages. So if you guys want chapter 7 after hearing chapter 6, I'll give it to y'all. If not, we can wait until next time to do chapter 7. So let me go ahead and take a sip, because baby, when you is a pothead, especially a conscious one, okay, water is your friend, all right? And I'm trying not to smoke as much. I'm really trying to eat the edibles, because you're really supposed to eat the weed. But baby, you got to drink water, okay? Or your mouth will be drier than Andrew Cardwell's. Let me shut up. Listen to the music. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. Let me bring it on back. There we go. I be like, y'all, this is so ghetto, and I love it. Okay, okay. Not everything that's ghetto is bad. It's called working with what you got. Okay, so many great people had to use what they got. Okay, to get to where they want to be. So let's go ahead and jump into chapter 6, y'all. Let me move my phone out the way. And like I told y'all, Brenda, you better say it now. Come on. All right. They my bestest friend. To the end. They gonna tell me the truth all the time. Let me stop. All right. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know, okay, that yeah, I'm going to make some mistakes while I'm reading. I'm just letting you know that right now. Okay? I will stutter. I will have to rick it, a moonwalk it on back. Okay? I'm gonna have to do something. But that's okay, because we blessed anyway. Okay, be yourself. Be who you are. Okay? When you are you, you will get what you deserve and what you need and what you want. Okay? And I hope that you guys are applying what you're hearing in these chapters to your life. That's the point. Not just to hear it and, oh my God, that sounds good. But when the opportunities show up that are very scary, they bring uncertainty, all that type of stuff, remember, it's an opportunity to choose something different, and it's going to be okay. It's scary, but it's something different. And I mean, why not believe something that benefits you, right? We got Megan in the building. Shout out. Hey. What's up, BR Burns? We got the broski Aaron in the house. Shout out to Aaron doing his thing, okay? Come on, interview with the originator. I'm about to say Kanye West. It's Jesus. Karan Wilson, shout out to Aaron doing it. That's amazing, bro. Keep doing you. Yes. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody winning, okay? Especially if you support people and you love people. Shout out to everybody who's a part of love, okay? So let's get into this damn stuff. And I got some lesbians downstairs being loud. I'm gonna have to text them again. Anyway, chapter 6. Love. Is y'all ready or is y'all ready? My name is I Am, okay? Even though my name is BubzDaGawd, my real name is I Am, all right? And so that's your name too. Our original names, our angelic names, our celestial names is I Am, okay? Here we go. We on Earth commonly think there are 3 kinds of time: the past, the present, and the future. We often guide our actions largely on the basis of regret for our past actions and missed opportunities, or from concern for our future well-being. The problem with living for the future is that the future never arrives. It doesn't exist except as an invented concept. There is only now. See, now extends in all places at all times. The past does not exist. Either there was, before this instant, an unbroken succession of now moments. Okay? There is only now. Now extends in all places and at all times. The past does not exist either. There was, before this instant, an unbroken succession of now moments. There will be in the future an unbroken succession of now moments. Now, the present, is the only time there is, the only time there ever has been, and the only time there ever will be. This is why it is so absurdly easy to gain enlightenment. The infinite light is already here, now, within the grasp of each of us. Nothing more is required than ceasing the attempt to live in the past or the future. The sun is always shining. We have only to stop identifying with the clouds passing in front of it to be free. I like that. The sun is always shining. We have to only stop identifying with the clouds passing in front of it to be free. That's dope. I like that. The unhappy ascetic was not enjoying the present. He was continually hoping to realize his self in the future. Therefore, the prospect of even one more moment of such torture was agonizing. The happy idiot, on the other hand, thoroughly enjoyed each and every instant. He was filled with joy at the thought of continuing his ecstatic present. The additional rush of joy through his already bliss-saturated nervous system was more than the last of his ego's weakened belief system could withstand. The old limitations in his mind, already largely discarded, were destroyed. The infinite light of the now burst through him, upward and out, transforming his life permanently. His eyes fully opened for the first time. He recognized God standing before him. The newly enlightened one bowed before his Lord and cried his gratitude and joy to the source of all that is. We human beings have an unfortunate habit of unnecessarily complicating our lives. Ooh, that's an ouch moment. I don't know about y'all. Love is supremely simple, absolutely fundamental, requires no training whatsoever, is permanently transforming, increases more and more as it is given away, and it's the great. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. I told y'all, water is your friend. Jesus. And it is the greatest secret in the entire universe. Like most great secrets, this particular one is displayed openly as if it were valueless. It is here for all who wish to have it. There is no limited supply. It increases from age to age, and yet it is infinitely full always. Hold on, y'all. I gotta drink some water. Jesus. Excuse me, y'all. Jesus. Andrew Caldwell was trying to throw that dusty Holy Let's Ghost bougie cat in my face, and it kind of messed my throat up. I already tell y'all, I'll be trying to bind him every single time. I'm over here crying and stuff. Jesus. Anyway, let's go back. Lord. Okay, I'm good, y'all. I'm good. What stands between any of us and the full experience and expression? Lord. What stands between any of us and the full experience and expression of love? In fact, nothing at all. Love is the most natural expression of everyone's life, the one fundamental constituent of everything, the innermost basis of every feeling of every being in created time. It is simpler to experience love for everyone. What is going on? Wow. Ooh, Lord, what is going on? It is simpler to experience love for everyone than to experience any dark emotion, any feeling of hatred or fear. Why then is the world apparently dying from lack of love? What abuse of industry, government, disease, crime, or neglect could not be cured by a drop more comprehensive vision inspired by the smallest increase in love? The world is being strangled by the absence of love. Where the all-embracing wonder of life? Where the overpowering joy in this? Why is the world so sick? I visited a garden in Charlotte today. It was small, little, more than 3 acres. That's small, 3 acres, Lord. But beauty was everywhere. The couple that created this. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, look, hold on. I ate some more water, y'all. Y'all, please forgive me. Obviously, Andrew Caldwell don't want me to speak about love. Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, oh, this is so ghetto-like. Jesus. Okay, y'all. Welcome to BubzDaGawd. Hello, how you doing? This is what you get I am spiritually ratchet, okay? The ratchet part is still here, Lord. All right. Let's go back some, shall we? Woo woo bitty woo woo woo. What stands between any of us and the full experience and expression of love? In fact, nothing at all. Love is the most natural expression of everyone's life, the one fundamental constituent of everything, the innermost basis of every feeling of every being in created time. It is simpler to experience love for everyone than to experience any dark emotion, any feeling of hatred or fear. Why then is the world apparently dying from lack of love? What abuse of industry, government, disease, crime, or neglect could not be cured by just a drop more comprehensive vision inspired by the smallest increase in love? The world is being strangled by the absence of love. Where the all embracing wonder of life, where the overpowering joy in this. Why is the world so sick? I visited a garden in Charlotte today. It was small, little more than 3 acres, but beauty was everywhere. The couple that created it bought the lot in 1927. At the time, it was treeless, a red clay baked North Carolina cornfield. Now, their wing haven is considered one of the loveliest gardens in the region. It is a garden famous not only for its inherent loveliness, but also for the multitudes of wild birds that live and visit there. The founders' manifest love transformed this one time barren field into a little slice of wonder. This couple was not inherently different from anyone else, with the single exception that they had a deep intuitive grasp of one of the most fundamental principles of the enlightened. If you want to experience love, give love. The earth is not loveless. On the contrary, it is saturated with love, overflowing everywhere at all times. Those who are desperately lonely and love starved are living in an artificial hell of their own creation. They are lonely and love starved only because they demand that everyone else prove they love them first. Can I say that one more time? This earth is not loveless. On the contrary, it is saturated with love overflowing everywhere at all times. Those who are desperately lonely and love starved are living in an artificial hell of their own creation. They are lonely and love starved only because they demand that everyone else prove they love them first. That was me in 2018. That's where Chantel Foodie Beauty is at when I be doing my reviews and commentary on her. Okay? That's where we mess up at. We put all that energy demanding that people outside of us love us to verify to us when we need to be verifying who we are on the inside and watch the universe just affirm what it is that we believe. And it's happening anyway. Like if you feel bad about yourself, if you don't love yourself, you're going to attract those experiences that show you that you're not worthy of love. But once you start loving yourself, that's when you're able to really attract what it is that you want. And I'm telling y'all, I'm living this by experience. Okay. When I tell you I'm walking by faith, it's a scary thing, but it's also a powerful thing because that's where you find your power. And there are so many people in the world right now that are living their best lives. They just got out of their own way. And that's what we're learning to do, to get out of our own way. Give me one more second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Lord, my allergy. I don't know what this is, y'all. My allergies or something. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Y'all please excuse me. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Y'all please forgive me. Where was I at? Okay, cool. Let's finish. I once had a friend, I'll call him Mike Little, who was talented in many areas. He was a talented classical guitarist, a great dancer, a brilliant conversationalist, a gifted astrologer. But Mike could never maintain a relationship with the person of the opposite sex for more than a few days. I asked him once why he thought that was so. His answer was, I thought, quite revealing. No one can love better than I can. I know this. But I'm waiting for the perfect girl before I reveal my love. Well, how will you recognize her? I asked, fascinated. Does she have a particular appearance? Oh, no, nothing superficial like that. The perfect girl will love me first. She will be willing to give herself to me completely. She will open her heart fully to me. Such a hidden diamond she will get in me. I know how deeply I can love. She will be so lucky. How often do we think in similar ways? If only he would stop smoking slash drinking slash doing drugs slash get a regular job slash be nicer to me slash love my mother more slash her, not slash her, Jesus, let's not do that. Be nicer to my children, etc. Why then I would give him my whole heart. It is easy to see when it is presented like this how completely upside down this kind of thinking is. Love second, you will wait forever to be loved. Love first, you will be loved. This is absolutely guaranteed. Love second, you will wait forever to be loved. Love first, you will be loved. This is completely guaranteed. Completely. Okay? There is another similar kind of thinking closely allied to this. This kind demands proof of love to love back. It usually goes like this. Jackie said she loves me, but if she truly loves me, she would blank, blank, blank. And then we will fill in the blanks with whatever it is we want from Jackie or believe Jackie should do for us to demonstrate her love. We have a deeply rooted habit of defining others' love for us in specific ways that fit neatly with our romantic ideal, which is a creation of that part of our minds that like to dwell in fantasies and or the future. But there are no absolute standards of behavior. Being loved by someone does not imply that the lover must conform to any particular rigid standards we might desire. On the contrary, if the love is mutual, freedom of expression naturally increases. Many people in our society feel that being in love means putting the partner in a cage, controlled, defined, restricted, bound. This most often happens when the male member of the relationship overshadows and dominates the female. But occasionally it is seen in reverse. Remember, this book is old, okay? We in 2022 now, okay? There could be a great many reasons for desiring and attempting to enslave another, but typically this behavior results from a sense of insecurity. Mary would find someone else and leave me if I don't watch her closely. John would betray me if I don't keep him on a tight leash, and so forth. Again, a sense of insecurity can have many different causes based on previous experience. My father was killed on the freeway when I was 16. My mother left for 3 weeks with my aunt when I was 4. My wife ran away with the vacuum cleaner salesman. What? Not the Hoover. Not she leave you for the Hoover, man. The list is as long as the life experiences of the human race. But any sense of insecurity always reduces down to a deep-rooted sense of unworthiness. Let me say that again. But any sense of insecurity always reduces down to a deep-rooted sense of unworthiness. The basic principle at work is that the universe perfectly reflects back to us our beliefs and understandings about life. This is partially a reason of our human psychology. We don't see as well as hawks, smell as well as dogs, hear as well as dolphins, but the range of the senses operating within our own species is primarily a result of our belief systems and the experiences we have accumulated based on those belief systems. Now let's get into the power of belief. I can't wait. I want y'all to pay attention to this part, y'all, because what you think, again, is one of the two necessary components to manifest anything: what you think and what you feel. So let's delve into the power of belief, okay? We often don't recognize how powerful and subtle our beliefs are. We don't normally think that our nearsightedness is primarily a product of deeply rooted racial, societal, or familial conviction, and only secondarily a result of physical factors. We don't believe that our mind controls our bodies and not the other way around. And yet, there have been well-documented cases of multiple personality individuals in which one of the occupying personalities believes he or she can see perfectly well and requires no glasses, and another believes that she cannot see properly and is nearly blind without artificial correction. The personality and dominance at any time determines how well the physical eyes work. In another case, one subpersonality is allergic to oranges and breaks out in hives whenever one is eaten. Another loves oranges and eats them without the slightest side effect. We normally dismiss these cases as being bizarre or extraordinary and have little bearing on our individual lives. And yet, how many of us have conflicting personalities inside that deeply influence our behavior? We commonly feel that the body and mind are separate entities. There are physical problems and there are mental problems. They are distinct. But the body-mind is actually more of a continuum, the physical structure of a congealed expression of our habitual patterns of thinking and believing. The body is secondary, a tool of the mind, not the other way around. The body has no power in and by itself to do anything. It cannot be sick or injured without the consent of the mind. Is this a difficult idea to grasp? Our standard worldview holds that the mind is limited by the body, which is primary. If we are accustomed to think our minds as bound by our bodies, then it would be particularly hard to unravel this concept. But if we could, even for an instant, relax our beliefs and judgments, we would find that there are other ways of viewing the mind and the mind-body relationship, and these other ways might serve us much better. If the individual changes his or her mind, the body responds accordingly. Thus, a physical miracle, such as a sudden reversal of disease or injury, is simply a deep change of mind in the healed person. It is not a change of mind in the healer. See, the healer is already healed. This explains why so many prayers for healing are seemingly not answered. Healing never comes from the outside in. It always comes from the inside out. The God force within can heal anyone of anything. The God force within can heal anyone of anything. The God force within can heal anyone of anything. If you can recognize your inner divine nature, perfect health is the automatic result. God on the outside, however, is an external force disconnected from your innermost being, would be denying your free will if it healed you. Created in the image of God means created with absolute freedom of choice. This is, I think this is abrogated, I believe. This is abrogated never. First, you must change your mind and desire perfect health. Then healing occurs. Then, in fact, healing must occur, okay? It is the automatic byproduct of who you are. But the change of mind must be on the deepest level of your being. Simply deciding with the surfaced mind that I am well is not only useless, but potentially mentally deranging. Let me read that again. But the change of mind must be on the deepest level of your being. Simply deciding with the surface mind, okay, not the deepest, but your surface mind, that I am well is not only useless, but potentially mentally deranging. Affirmations repeated by the conscious thinking level of the mind, although occasionally soothing, distraught emotional states, are all but worthless for bringing about a deep transformation of perception of reality. An affirmation repeated a few times a day does little to counteract the intensity of the habitual patterns created by the average adult human's 50,000 daily thoughts. Probably more than that now. It may appear easier to change your mind about small illnesses than about major life-threatening diseases. You may have no difficulty in conquering, the common cold. You may have been sick you may have not been sick in years and years, but suddenly you develop cancer and see no alternative but chemotherapy or radiation. Some conceptions of disease are more deeply rooted in ourselves and in the collective consciousness of humanity than are others. The most fundamental and universal the belief in the particular disease or injury, the more profound must be your understanding that you are incapable of being sick or injured if you desire to be well. A doctor friend of mine once told me a curious story that illustrates how the body's state of health is based on the mind's beliefs. This doctor was approached by a sweet little old lady complaining of severe abdominal pains. Upon examination, the doctor concluded that exploratory surgery was indicated, and this unfortunate soul most likely had cancer of the colon. Upon opening her up, the doctor did indeed find an extremely advanced case of cancer. It had, I think it's lower metastasized, I believe, to several organs and was inoperable. The doctor gave her 3 weeks at the most to live. Sadly, sewing her up, he debated whether or not to tell her this awful truth. He tried, but simply couldn't force himself to do it. Instead, he told her she only had gallstones, which he had removed. Deeply saddened by the failure of his science, he bade the kind old woman farewell, knowing he would never see her again. Imagine his amazement when a year later this woman walked into his office, vibrantly healthy, to tell him how alive and happy she had felt ever since her operation. The doctor examined her and found not the slightest trace of the dread disease. Mystified, he asked her if she had had any unusual experiences since he had last seen her. No, she replied. But I must tell you, when I came to see you, I was so afraid I had cancer. When you explained it was only gallstones, I was so relieved and happy that I resolved never to be ill another day in my life. A strange coincidence. An unlikely and rare healing without known cause. Most doctors encounter such infrequent events such from time to time, but having no physical explanation, they choose to ignore them, filing them under the general catch-all category of spontaneous and therefore unexplainable remissions. What do you think? And y'all, we have reached the end of chapter 7. Chapter 6. I'm looking at chapter 7. Hello, this is BubzDaGawd. Hello, how you doing? So, what did you guys think about that? How did you guys amidst my whole coughing spell that was happening when Andrew Caldwell was doing stuff to me? And I do understand Spicy because, you do that stuff today. It'd be like, wait a minute, this is a whole lawsuit. I'm about to own. But I guess I would kind of take it in an allegorical sense. For me, is the fact that the mind is powerful. Nothing can happen to us unless we give it permission to happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was a crazy story, y'all. Crazy story. I done heard crazier, But you are powerful in your mind. Whatever you think about yourself and believe about yourself and the energy that drives those thoughts is what's going to reflect outside of you. So it's a lot that we have to learn in reference to bettering ourselves. Oh, no, you good. Listen, Spike, listen. I am sarcastic as hell, okay? Look. Okay? And I be high. Okay? Everything good. Okay, I'm feeling good. These edibles hitting, okay? Even though they're not as strong as the ones that I normally get. They don't even sell them no more. I'm like, what happened? What? So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all want chapter 7? Do y'all want it right now? Or do you want chapter 7 in its own video? Or its own live? Let me know. Because let me see how many pages we got first. Let's see. 1 second. Oh, Lord. It's 13 pages. We got 13 pages front and back. So do y'all want chapter 7 now or do y'all want it at another time? Another time. Lord. That's why I say water is your friend, because when you be eating edibles and all that type of stuff, let me tell you something. Baby, hey, that cottonmouth ain't no joke. Jose put up a good point, yes. Next time is fine, yet please. I like that, okay. Because this chapter was kind of short. Normally it'd be like an hour, close to an hour and a half. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. This is so ghetto. Look, let me tell you something. There are other read-throughs of this book that they ain't got no problems. Every word is pronounced and enunciated right. They award-winning and all that stuff. That's fine. But I got to make sure I reach to other people who ain't going to sit there and listen to that, okay? Sometimes they want to hear this from a pothead, gay leprechaun, okay? Maybe it hit better for them. To be like, Lord, if the leprechaun is doing it, I ain't got no excuses. And guess what? You're right. Look at y'all. Y'all be caring. Look at y'all. I don't know why, because I wasn't even coughing before. I think it's because here's the thing. I did smoke the rest of my stuff before I did this, and then I ate it. I can't even talk, Lord. A little high. I ate an edible before I took a shower, so I don't know if it's the damn shit I had or whatever, but I'll be all right. But yeah, I think I'll do it next time because this was kind of cute. This was kind of cute. I kind of figured I would do this. It was very spur of the moment, and that's why I say, like, look, y'all gotta make sure y'all hit Notification bell, as well as follow me on Instagram, because that's where I'm most active. Like, I'll post, be like, hey, I'm about to go live in 30 minutes. I'm like a thief in the night. When the spirit hit, I just want to do it. But you're still able to catch the replay as well. So if you come in late or you don't get a chance to catch me live, don't worry. The grace and the mercy is still there and it's sufficient. All right. I enjoyed. I had to roll up a blunt, but I took plant man. That's what I encourage people to do. Okay. Jose said it best. Let me tell you something. Like I said, when it comes to BubzDaGawd, whenever you hear BubzDaGawd, I want you to be like, "Oh, bitch, where my blunt at? Where my stuff at? Let me roll up, like, cause I want my experience to be a vibe, okay? And I'm letting y'all know what frequency I'm on, baby. I'm on that 420 frequency, amen. So I want y'all to be on the same frequency so we can vibe and we can flow. And I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna also have some very tough and difficult conversations in the future too. So I feel like, hey, in order to get through that hard stuff, let's roll up and let's just do it. Okay? Yes, and that's the thing. That's why I like weed. I don't use it to escape my reality. I use it to help me look at it from an objective standpoint, so I'm not all the way in it with my emotions. And look, there are some people who can do this stuff without weed and they've upgraded and didn't need weed anymore, and that's perfectly fine. God bless them. Find your enlightenment, baby. But some of us is gonna stick with it. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing this stuff till I die. You hear me? All right. The midget leprechaun of Snoop Dogg, okay? He was doing country things. You said it right, cerebral, yes. And shout out to me trying to pronounce some of these words. Shout out to the words that be having me stuck in my tracks like, Lord, this is live. People gonna be sitting there like, girl, what'd you say? Yeah, Andrew Caldwell is binding you because you done made up a new word. What word is this? Hey Siri, what did he say? Oh, why Siri done came on? Jesus, I forgot I had it on there. But yeah, I'm glad that y'all liked it. And listen, the replay gang still here. It's a lot of coughing. I did a lot of coughing. I had to walk away a little bit. Hey, Amber, Queen Amber. Baby. They was trying to attack me. See, whenever you try to do some real stuff, see how the low vibration stuff want to come in and mess everything up? Be putting coughing spells on you and stuff. And I be trying my best not to cuss on this one. Y'all know how my mouth is. Y'all know how I be. I'm trying to be professional. Y'all, and let me tell you something. Listen, I got some what is it? Chicken breast in there marinated right now. Baby, I'm so mad because I was gonna cut up some potatoes and bake them boys and just have chicken and potatoes, okay? But the potatoes was messed up. They had a whole bunch of sprouts going on. I said, heck, I'm not gonna eat this. But this chicken gonna slap though. And I'm gonna make some brown rice too. Oh, you was cutting grass, planting flowers, burning tree limbs, cooking and cleaning. Come on now. I know that's right. You better cook and clean and wash everything, smile and grin. I'm gonna get up and cook me something. What you say, Megan? Something after my pop. Let me tell you something. Yeah, see, look at the universe. I love naps. When I tell you, as I get older, naps is imperative. I need to take me a nap. Okay? I'm so upset with myself that I didn't take advantage of this when I was in kindergarten. I wish, we should have adult nap times. Like don't let me be president. I'll get everybody, y'all can get 3 hours of adult nap time. Drop what you're doing and take a nap. Don't you know the world will probably be a better place? Bubs, I have someone I want you to meet, but I see if he wants to come to Detroit with me. Okay, that's cool. That's perfectly fine. I'm down for meeting new people. I might be a little nervous because I'm not, like I said, I'm kind of shy. I'm a shy person. But I'm learning to step outside my shell, okay? It's always napped. Okay. Especially because now this weed I got is called Diamond Dust. I thought it was sativa. It was actually indica. That's why I was tired. Because after that live, I was like, oh, And I got this AC going on with this fan going on too. When I tell you my room be feeling like Alaska, I gotta sleep when it's cold. I can't sleep in the heat. No. I don't want to wake up. Oh, I'm in hell. I don't want to do that. I want to be asleep as if though I'm resting in God's titties. Okay, in the sky. Child, y'all doing all the fun stuff and I'm at work. What you mean? Wait, am I taking naps? You better take a nap. That job gonna still be there. Oh, you want me? Okay then. Okay, look at Jose. Don't look. Let me tell you something. Don't hook me up with somebody blind date. Don't do that. Okay. Mm-mm. Don't have that person be thinking they about to talk to somebody tall and come to find out, like, what the hell is this? This ain't hell date, hell date. No. I want to see a picture and they need to see a picture of me because I'm showing up how I am. Either you gonna like it or you ain't. But in the words of Miss Pearly, shut up, bitch. I know somebody like it, okay? And if Miss Pearly with that goatee, and that mustache, was able to go ahead and get us some, oh, sweet Dick Willie, oh, it's good. Hey, I heard it was good. It was good, baby. Oh, yes, baby. You like that, baby? Oh, yes, baby. Yeah, baby. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. She was going to put some hot sauce on that burrito, baby. Have your ass burning. Give my mama VD, bitch. Let me stop. I might watch that tonight because they got the Friday trilogy on HBO Max. I might just watch that. I'm already off this edible. I might eat another one. Let me tell you something. Babe, let me tell you something. If people who are trying to ascend read this book, they're gonna be like, I don't want to read this. He ascended to where in hell? He's still in the ghetto. Ascended where? Into crime. Ascended where? In the trap house. I might do that. I've been recently watching I guess I can shoot the shit for like 10 more minutes. No, 8 more minutes. Do that. Like I said, I just finished season 3 of Love, Death, and Robots. And it's some crazy stuff, but I like it. I like stuff like that. I like stuff that's weird, but also stuff that's kind of objective, like facing your fears. Like you gotta face it. I like that type of stuff. So that, what else? I can't wait for the boys to come back with, I think it's episode 5, because this season is crazy. I can't wait for The Witcher to come back. I just found out that Netflix is gonna be doing an 8-episode live action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I almost cried because I'm like, please do it right, because whatever that movie was that we had before, what is that? What is that? Why didn't Miss Corisha 20 minus 1 take them out to make that? What you talking about? What show you talking about? Love, Death, and Robots? If we're talking about that show, it's just a random compilation of different stories, but the animation is so amazing. I'm like, how much money does this cost? Because I eventually want to do this in the future. Like, I have ideas that I want to do as far as like martial art films and stuff. Like, I want to do films and projects that are saturated in blackness and queerness. I want to saturate it in magic and just spiritual, celestial stuff. But I also want it to be very gory, very surreal, very in your face. And I want to take a lot of the social commentary and just put it in people's face in such an objective way, like a very objective way, to where it's like, y'all gonna be mad, y'all gonna be upset when y'all watch this, and that's okay. I want you to. I want your ego riled because that's who I want to talk to. And then afterwards, we can have a full conversation about it. And I mean, have a real conversation. If we got to be here for some time, we gonna talk this out. Because that's the only way we ever gonna change stuff, is talk it out and at least put the information out there. And if they don't want the information, that's perfectly fine. The universe gonna do its part. Y'all better look at the other excerpts and chapters of this book of what's gonna happen when you are resistant against the flow of change. when change benefits you and wants you to be better. So we're gonna see. Said, child, I just cleaned the windows and somebody gonna wipe their nasty. See, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to employ it. Okay. Yeah, this season of The Boys is insane, especially the first episode. I said, oh, so we just going up in men. And I'm like, wow. Shout out to Euphoria, because now we seeing a lot more male frontal nudity. I've never really seen a lot of that before. I grew up back in the day when I used to watch softcore, stuff on HBO Max and Skinamax. They would never ever dare show all that stuff. Now they showing all erect stuff on there too, and I'm like, what? Wow, this is very progressive. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the women and the gay men that like male private parts gonna get their life. God bless. And that Tekken movie was trash. What that Tekken movie? It's a new one. Because the ones I used to watch was all of them was trash. I'm like, this sci-fi channels straight to DVD ass stuff. I'm trying not to cuss. You start class on, girl, what? You trying to get your master's degree or something, girl? I'm like, how many classes you got? I thought you was about to graduate. You about to go to school again, Amber? Yeah, I gotta make sure I get some of your cooking before you become famous. Because at this point, you gonna be like, I love you, Bubs, but I'm gonna hit you with my invoice. Not a lot of men suck. Come on now. Not a lot of men suck. There's some men that suck. For some reason, as good as the first episode or two is good, I didn't actually get into it. I try. That's understandable. That's understandable. That's understandable. Because I'm kind of like that too. Like, I'll give the episodes a chance. Like, you better grab me in the first 2-3 episodes. If not, I can't. I have my first catering in September, and I'm about to charge my place to grandma for my. I know that's right. I told you. Look, I just had a conversation with a friend of mine today. I told him, look, you better charge for your gifts and your talents. You put time, effort, and energy and stuff you can't get back. You better get your money. So when the speedster did that lady on the curb, hell yeah, that's why he messed up now. Let me stop. I used to have to watch Robin Bird on public access. Robin Bird? Who's Robin Bird? Is that the lady they be talking about sex? Because the only person I love on public access is the queen, okay? Alexis K. Tyler. Vagina Power Show. I love her. I be watching her stuff all the time. Be having me dying, okay? That's why I get my freedom to cuss and express from with one of them. Because it's like she lives so free and be having me dying, but she be saying some shit that hit on point. I love that type of like adult humor type of thing. Like, I know people don't like curse words. Oh, it's an ignorant mind trying to express itself. No, it's not. It's trying to get your damn attention. Because when I talk to you nice, oh my God, you can ignore it. But when I throw the bitch in there or something, you're going to be like, huh? Yep. Bring your attention back here, sir, ma'am, wherever you are. It just felt like a show again. No, it's really good, especially season 3. Season 3, they starting to get to some real deep stuff like police brutality and women's rights and white supremacy and just male egotism. It's and like the abuse of power. It's really good. It's kind of like American Horror Story. Like, they have to put all this crazy obscene stuff out first to get people attention, but after they get their attention, it's like, nah, I can hit you with some conscious stuff, and that's what I want to do. Baby, like I said, y'all see my shit, you're gonna be like, nah, Bubs. Nah, Bubs. And the first thing I'm gonna say is, did you smoke? Was you high when you watched it? Oh, you was? Oh, that's why. Okay. That you borrow episode everything. The siren, that was heck yeah. That was beautifully and aesthetically pleasing, the way it was shot and everything. Like, and some of that stuff, I couldn't tell the difference of whether it was like live action or if it was CGI animation, because it was like so clean. So I'm sitting here high, like, with not all of them. Some of them I knew, but like some of them had me perplexed. Like, is this real? Like the one with Michael B. Jordan. I was like, is this CGI or is this really him? I don't know. The old one. Usher finger rate. Enjoy your even short. Yes, thank you, Megan. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Look, go forward with the nap. Okay, I am not upset. Yes, I love me a milk. Oh Lord, I have to finish out the semester to get my degree next year. My actual name is short. Oh, it is. Oh snap. Well, you gonna be the honorary shorty since that's your actual name. Okay, so you the honorary shorty. Amen. Come on. Oh, that's your nickname. Oh, nickname. Well, still you honorary shorty. Speaking of frontal and magic, this lady EP of P Valley was. I need to get into P Valley. I have not watched P Valley, and I low key need to finish True Blood. I was into it for a minute and then I stopped. And like I said, I'd be late to a lot of stuff. I'd be the person that'd be like a year and a half, 2 years. I'll watch it unless I'm really, like, I really, 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 really feel like I need to watch it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Let The Witcher new season drop right now. I love y'all. I will end this broadcast. Let a new season of Castlevania drop right now. If there is another season, I don't know if there is. If they came up with one, I'm ending this broadcast right now. They used to have this show called Berserker. It was a movie and an anime series. Let them come out with a new season. I'm dropping everything and I'm going to watch it. So I have to get. It's kind of harder for me to get into shows when people tell me about it, but I need to do better. So I will eventually check out P Valley. I read up on some edibles and some weed. Okay, I got some for $5 from Ease because I got my credits. I was like, yes, look at the universe. Okay, so and I'm enjoying myself because my birthday is coming up. Okay, actually, I think ain't it next Friday? Hold on. Well, not next Friday, next Wednesday actually. Excuse my birthday is my actual birthday is on the 22nd. Yes, so next Wednesday will be my 31st birthday. I am 31. I will be 31 years old. Okay, I'm trying to age like Angela Bassett and not like Gary Coleman. Okay, and I don't want to age like James Brown. I don't want to look like a black Chinese woman. Okay, I want to live right. Okay, she is a legend. When I tell you, whenever she go live, I drop everything, and I want to start donating to her too. Like eventually, I do, because with her being a spiritual intuitive and her being like a psychic and really delving into her spiritual powers, it's very draining. And then also too, she was poisoned, so she's still trying to recuperate from being poisoned and stuff. But the shit be hilarious. I love her, and I hope to one day work with her because she is absolutely amazing. Oh wow. How many seasons is P Valley? Because I might watch it. I don't know. Because I can always find a way to watch it, okay? Hood nigga shit. What's the name of the show again? Love. No, not Love. Um, Jesus. See, Lord, I just had it before. Yes, Love, Death, and Robots. It's called Love, Death, and Robots. Season 3. I gotta wait that long. Jesus. If I get a cooking game show, would y'all watch? Hell yeah. I want to be hosting it. So I can go ahead and you can pay me in to-go plates. Okay? You 5'1", I'm 5'2". I've never met anyone shorter than me. That would be amazing. Not that one. Yeah, it's called Love, Death, and Robots. It's on Netflix. P Valley is so good. I think you'll like it. Hell yeah. If Santana at goddamn 58 is on the show, girl, we gonna watch it. Because I blame him for all that damn bearded shit. Bearded dragon stuff. Somebody said that. Somebody said that Santana looked like the love child of goddamn Umar Johnson and the goddamn Chinese matchmaker from Mulan. You may look like a bride, but you will never bring your family honor. Lord. Carisha, please. Let me tell y'all a story. I need to get back into Umbrella Academy because I think I watched both seasons of those. Of that show. Baby, this damn tongue, girl. What is going on? Don't feel bad, Bubs. I'm late watching it. Okay? I will be late as hell. Come on, Chi-Town. Make sure you bring a bulletproof vest, bitch. It is so good. Oh, it's on the second season? Okay, cool. Okay, see, I like that. Because sometimes when they be having like damn 20 episodes, I better be like, this better be a really good show. Okay? And I also want more anime um, suggestions. But I like very intense, like surreal, gory animes like Ninja Scrolls or Berserker. What's another one I had watched? The Witcher, Castlevania, like I think it's called Devil Devil Cry Man. I believe it's what it's called, Devil Cry Baby. Like that. Like I like those type of animes. It's like, oh my god, just crazy. So yes, I was mad about that being canceled too. What's that? I'm sorry. American Gods. That shit was good, okay? Especially that one chick. I'm like, bitch, you can smoke. Girl, you over here talking about being worshipped as a god and you smuggling human beings in your vagina. You know how the cartel would love your ass? You can smuggle a whole drug shipment. You better use your goddess powers of the womb to damn smuggle that stuff and get your money. Somebody said Santana look like Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Not Majin Buu. The cooking show has 3 rounds, and if I win, I get 20. Oh, we're rooting for you, not for rooting for you, Amber. Now, here's the real thing: would you ever go on Hell's Kitchen? And please say no, because I swear to God, if Chef Ramsay start roasting you, I'm gonna have to go live and roast him. Yes, you a white man that be cussing and shit like that, but I'm a black gay man. Trust me, I got more reads. All right. Buzz, I just got here, but I will rewatch it. Yes, shout out to Teresa, y'all. Yes, Brenda, Devilman Crybaby. Thank you. Yes, you gotta watch that. What was it? Yep, I had just mentioned that. Love, Death, and Robots. I just watched it like a few days ago. Have you ever watched Afro Samurai? Yes, I did. I loved Afro Samurai as well. See, I want more content like that. Like, I want black people, like, we are much more than just thugs and all the other type of stuff that people want us, the perception to be like. I want to see some black witches, some black vampires, some black werewolves, some black ninjas. I want to see some black kings and queens. I want to see some very amazing stuff. Like when Black Panther came out, that to me revealed that look, black people, we are creative and we have the potential to create our own stuff, because we create the culture, we create the wave, we influence the wave. We can just take that power and put it into us. But that's why I'm working on myself, because I want to do my part, and there might be other people who might have the same idea as me and put it out before me, and that's wonderful and that's great, but they can't do it like BubzDaGawd, because there's only one BubzDaGawd, baby. Okay, get that money, Amber. Okay, it takes money to make money. I can't let it get away from me. That's my shit. Bulletquist was my dog. Now I gotta remember who these people is. You talking about from you gotta remind me what show it was, please. Because the only person, if you talking about Castlevania, the only person I thought was fine on Castlevania, and y'all talking about y'all can't find anime characters fine, shit, was what's the name, Isaac. He was fine as hell. I'm like, ooh, let me find somebody who looked like that nigga in real life. The American God was epic, like the concept of gods trying to gain their powers back through the belief, faith that people have in them. The tech gods would win. Exactly, but that's why I love it, because it's like it shows us where we're at. Like, technology is our God now. We never leave anywhere without our phones. It's a part of us. It's like an extension of our body. It always gets all our attention. Like the person who created the scrolling option, baby, make us scroll every day. I've actually seen pictures and illustrations of like how we are willingly giving all of our power, energy, and effort to machines. Once again, letting things outside of us do everything for us. to where we lose our power. And then, like, when you look at some of these movies with these AI technologies and they get to a certain level, what do you think always happens? We have to get rid of the humans. The humans are fundamentally arid, which means that they have to be destroyed. Girl, kiss my ass, bitch. We made you. But I wonder what's going to happen if they ever did a season where the people put the powers in themselves and become gods. Like, it's the same thing going on with like season 3 of The Boys. Not trying to give away too much, but there's an element in there now where there's a way that ordinary people can become temporary superheroes. So it's kind of like the playing field is being leveled. You know what I mean? So I just love the time that I'm in. I feel like I'm in a time where a lot of content is becoming more conscious. And especially with me smoking weed and stuff, I feel like I'm starting to really understand the underlying themes of a lot of this stuff. And it makes me think outside the box and to see the bigger picture. And that's what I always want to do. I want to learn as much as I can before my time is up, and then share the information and knowledge that I acquire that helped me with other people, and for other people to put their own little spin on it. Everything that I do, you ain't gonna be able to learn from it. There's some shit that's going to inspire you to delve deeper within yourself. So these shows are amazing. Let's see. I watched the show, but I won't go on it. Well, whenever I understand. Cause baby, let me tell you something. If Chef Ramsay get in my face, we fighting, bruh. I'm sorry. Get that paper, that guap. High key, I want her actress to play Storm from Marvel, but my other two picks are Michelle Cole and Jodie Turner Smith. Oh yeah, she would have been really good as Storm. Don't worry, it's the same thing with Mortal Kombat. It's kind of like, I feel like they should let people who are fans of this stuff to make the movie. I understand when you do adaptations, you have to do something different. I understand that, but I feel like there's a way to still kind of have an authentic and genuine feel to it, and still have that same feeling, but also bring a modern aspect to it. So don't worry, that somebody gonna get it right. Yes, Shokita Namaste. It's Afro Samurai. Brenda, Brenda, you is my sister, okay? Because Castlevania is my shit. And try out for it. You never know. Nah, Brenda, but I will. I love anime too. I'm one of the people that listen, especially when I was in my first relationship in 2009, just like 2011. Me and my boyfriend at the time, we would, on Saturday on Adult Swim, they would have Toonami, which they would have like all the shows like Cowboy Bebop, Bleach, um, Full Metal Alchemist. Like, it was all these anime shows and stuff. Even the other one I don't really watch, Inuyasha, that one. But I hope I said it right. But every Saturday we would make like this like nacho dip or whatever, and we would just sit in front of the TV. We would just eat nachos and just watch anime. So I'm like, oh my god, I loved it. I'm like, oh, that's a way to my heart, nigga. Yes. But anime is amazing. But I like gory anime. Like, I like gory, surreal, like in your face. It's just how I am. Like, I'm so used to dealing with like the actual blunt reality of life to where I want to see that in my anime too. So in order for me to get on the show, I have to talk to my cousin because he knows these celebrities. You better get on the show. You got a whole plug. You know how many people wish they had a plug like that? Hey, come on now. Side note, I wish my brown brother and sisters would realize we can cosplay as non-black. Yeah. I low-key, if I was going to cosplay, I would end up doing something that's completely different. Like, I would make up my own creation. You know what I'm saying? Or if I did, like, I would want to put like a black aspect, like element or something on there. Like, I'm short. I would love to cosplay as Kid Boo, but add some sort of like thing to it. So like Kid Boo with waves or something. I don't know. There was so much symbolism and meaning in that show, and it was really popular. I don't know why they thought to cancel it, because probably they were speaking too much truth. Hell yeah, they don't want everybody. They want you to know a little. They don't even really want you to know the complete truth. They want to give you something. But that's why a lot of these people in these places and spaces that have the opportunity to create this content and have it on Netflix and HBO Max, all these big corporations, they know how to put some shit in there and put it in between the lines, and the people that it's meant for, they're gonna be able to catch it. So they being slick and being covert, which I appreciate. Because my thing is they low-key trying to get us to be aware of what we're doing. Because if we don't, the shit that we see on these shows and stuff, that shit can really happen. I believe anything can happen. We don't even know what's going on with our own reality. So just imagine what will happen once the veil is being removed. Okay? You went to cosplay, Brenda? I'm here for it. I want to go to a Comic-Con in NYC so bad, but I always find out late and the tickets be, yeah. Now, I know people say things about race and stuff, but I do want to ask this question. Like, are there any black cosplay events? Like, what if there was like a black one? And I feel like it's okay to have some black shit too. I mean, I think it's okay to have a space for black cosplayers because, like, they would consider people who are black who do cosplay weird and stuff like that. And see, when I was in high school, I was friends with the drama club people, the quote unquote weird people that would do it. But they were the most genuine people ever in my life that I've ever met. And it's dope because you get a chance to express yourself and be creative. I ain't got to be a thug, nigga. I ain't got to be a athlete. Damn, there's other shit I can do too. Jesus. I'm about to go in a minute because I'm thinking about this damn chicken. Not you said Goro and a water buffalo. Okay, we're not going to do Goro like that. Okay? Now maybe Boraicho. I don't know about Goro. She said, y'all gonna make me watch the old Mortal Kombat because this most recent Mortal Kombat was trash. Ooh, I was so mad. I'm like, what the hell is going on? They do need to bring back the Boondocks. I do love the Boondocks. Especially the way they say yucca. Yucca? Stink might have my ass dying. They fired Orlando Brown because the XX always felt like he was too angry. They got rid of the Jin because he was becoming very popular. And just when they introduced the Orishas. But that's okay. That's all right. Because like I said, what they won't do, what somebody else will. I was about to say what you won't do for love. I'm going to do Bobby Caldwell. But what they won't do, somebody else will. And that's perfectly fine. That's why the saying, be the change that you wish to seek is so important. It's so powerful. I ain't about to wait on motherfuckers to do it. I'm going to do it myself. That's why I'm slowly but surely gaining the people around me to do it. And I'm also learning to be patient. These ideas I have, and I love it. Like every day is an evolving idea. I just need to surround myself with people who are committed like I am, that can be accountable for things and actually sit down and do it. Like I would love to be able to get a group of people together. We can roll some weed up, get some good sativa, and maybe for like a month or something, get together maybe 3-4 times a week. And let's work for like 2, 3, possibly 4 hours on a script and let's do this stuff. And actually do it. Like there's so much information and technology out here that you can do on your own. Like you got Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I love. That's what I use. You have Sony Vegas. I forgot you got DaVinci. I forgot the other one, AVS or something like that. That a lot of Hollywood people use these programs to make these shows and these movies and stuff. And there's so many tutorials on how to use them. Like you can make your own stuff by yourself. And that's what I'm learning to do. Slowly but surely. And I'm learning every day. Because when I tell y'all, when BubzDaGawd comes out with the stuff, baby. And like I said, it took me being 31 to actually believe it for myself. So y'all gonna see things in the future. Okay? Trust me. When I don't upload nothing on here, it don't mean a nigga being lazy. Trust me, a nigga is working and doing some things in the spirit. Okay? Because like I said, I'm trying to live my best life and work smarter, not harder. Amen. Amen. And I was mad when they cut Underground. When I tell you I was in love with Underground, I think that's what it's called. It's called Underground. See, Jesus, hold on. It probably is. Let me look it up. Y'all know how we do up here on BubzDaGawd. We be on some random stuff. Okay, but we smart though. That's why. Underground TV. I think it's Underground. Yes, that was my ish, especially that Harriet Tubman episode. That's where I was like, oh yes. If I'm gonna pray to any ancestor, it's gonna be to her ass because I need that spirit. Okay, she did what she did, went to hell multiple times, and lived a long age, and wished a nigga would. Okay, everybody ain't gotta be dead, dying and shit. What's up, Prophet? the writer of the books and co-creator of the show really wanted to push those characters, but the network said, hell no, of course not, because they're going to always say, you know what, well, we were thinking that maybe we can do this. And also this other show I've been watching on HBO Max called Barry, that's really good too. A lot of people doing that. Hollywood, yeah, well, the algorithm believes that, girl, bitch, fuck you and your algorithm, bitch. Let me show you the algorithm of the universe, ho. How about that? I'm not supposed to be cussing in this video because I'm supposed to be reading this book. I need to stop this because I was into the book until he started cussing. There isn't one for black folks. We should create one. Oh, but Prophet said there is one. RDC World 1 have their own con called Dream Con. My ghetto ass nigga con. Hell no, because if some white people show up on some shit, try to do some. Because let me tell you something. Some of these white people, girl, I could do another live. I would definitely love to go to Comic-Con, but I heard it'd be hot and people don't shower and be musty. Well, look, you got to know when to hold them. Know where to fold them. Just make sure you ain't musty. That's what it is. Make sure that deodorant is on you. Make sure that clean ass is on you. If it ain't on them, that's fine. But I be hearing there be some fine motherfuckers in there. It's okay. We can be like Teddy Pendergrass. Take a shower together. What is cosplay? I have an idea, but explain it to me. That's why I love the comments, because y'all know I be delayed 5-7 minutes in the comments. That's how y'all be getting me to be on live. Let me see. Blurred It's not anime centered, but it's run by niggas that love anime. Hell yeah. I have an anime, I have a movie idea. I feel like if I say it, somebody gonna take it. But fuck it, I'ma say it. If they do, you heard it first here. That's okay. I low-key want to do like a short film where like it's this martial arts tournament with all these niggas, and they have to wear these different color do-rags. That's their team colors, right? And they're on the field, and the objective is to snatch your opponent's do-rag off. And when you do, you have the right to kill them. So, and I wanted to get to a place to where like it's this one group that's like the best, but they're kind of like the antagonists. And I want the leader to be female, and I want there to be like waves. Like everybody got waves, but I want her waves to be like blood red, and she is so boss that she'll get in the arena with her do-rag off. Like, nigga, I want you to kill me. Like, I want it to be so dope. And I want to build off that. And I'm like, you know how many niggas would love this and how this could be like a cult classic? But if somebody takes the idea and runs with it, I mean, hey, do it. It's perfectly fine. It ain't stopping what God has for me. Okay? Boondocks was supposed to come back on HBO Max, but then Granddaddy's voice actor died. And yes, I miss him. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Bang, 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 bang. How come every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen? In the goddamn refrigerator. I have to look at him art, DC World 1. I didn't know Blurred had a con. Oh, wow. See, I'm learning all type of stuff. Hold on, let me check on my warriors. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, rest in power, Mr. Witherspoon. Underground was so. Oh Lord. Oh, don't play around with me, because I'm manifesting financial freedom in my life. Okay, I got my affirmations. I got my damn vision board. I got my candles and stuff. I'm believing it for myself. I ain't praying to nobody but me. I'm thankful, but I'm praying to nobody but me and the God inside of me. Don't play around with me, because I'm the type of person to be like, I want to get to a point to where I can be like, bitch, how much it costs to fund this? Oh, 15 million for a season? Oh, jump on it. I'll fund it. I want to be that person. There are people in life right now that got a whole bunch of money, and you don't know they rich, and you don't know they wealthy, and just be funding shit secretly. That'll be my ass. Don't play. Oh, we gonna get this message out, bitch. That the people that got the power to be, they gotta believe in the power outside of them, girl. We believe on the power inside of us. Okay, we can change our own world. All right. And once we deal with the individual people, girl, the individual people make up the community. That's how we change it individually. I miss Pops too. Y'all want to know about a show that's insane? Elite. It's a Spanish show on Netflix. That show is Elite. I'm trying to think. There was another show that I was watching on HBO Max that's Spanish as well, and I like other shows as well. Called 30 Coins or something. That shit was good. it dealt with the Catholic Church and magic and all that type of. It was good. I love shows that talk about magic. I used to be so scared of magic and occult and witchcraft and all that type of shit when I was growing up in church. But now that I educate myself like on what it is, it's just ways to access the power within. It just helps to stimulate your five senses so that you can connect to your sixth sense, which is the spirit. But I love it now. It's amazing. Like I said, y'all ain't seen shit till you see my stuff. When I tell you I got ideas upon ideas upon ideas, real key, I know some friends that go to a shit ton of cons. It is completely accurate. I am busted. I don't know. Maybe somebody need to be passing out some deodorants. Get some travel size deodorants and some shit. Here you go. Free deodorant. Some of y'all niggas need some. What's Elite about? Elite, the show on Netflix. Yeah, I used to work with this white boy Little Caesars, and he would always be musty. See, that's why you got to be nice to the people and pray over your food. Okay, it be people that be working at working at Pizza Hut that smell like White Castles. You at the wrong job. Yes, that would be amazing. I love that concept. That would be dope. It's about these high school students, and every season centers around a murder investigation at the school, and everybody be fucking each other. Oh Lord, see, I have a concept for a high school thing too, but after with all these shootings that happened, I don't know if it would be appropriate. But I'm a controversial person. I wanted to do one too that was kind of like this is small town somewhere, and it low key to unbeknownst to everybody in that town, it ends up becoming like an experiment ground where there's this particular high school and they have 7 periods, right? So what happens is that every period, whoever you're in your class with, you have to kill them, and there only has to be 5 people remaining in each class, each period. So every period, the numbers dwindle, and then they have lunch together. So it's kind of like now the freshmen are linking up with the freshmen and the seniors with the seniors, and everybody's lining up and getting together. And then at the end, whoever's left in the gym, there's a battle royale where only 2 people can be left standing. And I love like shows like shows like Squid Games and like movies that are very just. I forgot what the name of that one movie was. It was a movie where it was an older movie where they ended up kidnapping all these Chinese students and put them on this island where they had to kill each other. I forgot what it's called, but see, I like stuff like that too, like crazy concepts. I have a concept that I have for like a zombie movie or a series that I want to do that takes place where they have to be held up in a school. But I want it to be like different. Like that's why I love weed and stuff like that, and that's why I'm glad I'm manifesting things and people in my life who connect to what I want to do. Like I'm connected to people who have film degrees. I'm connected to somebody who's growing to become an animator. I'm connected to I can't even talk. I'm connected to somebody who has their own network. Like you never know what can happen. Ham, no burger. I need that burger. Ellie is a Spanish drama based around these children that go to this upper class privileged high school. It's a mystery murder thing. Them kids be killing and having so much sex. Oh my God. I low key love Elite because it's a mess. Jesus. Nothing fucking. Prophet damn near all of season 1. I had no idea what was going on, but I stuck it out. That show is insane, okay? And I don't know about y'all, but I have to watch shows with subtitles. I can't watch stuff without subtitles. I need to see what's going on. Same. All I know is that the shit kept me intrigued and interesting. Bubs, there was someone that did it. I saw a photo of this girl that was handing out deodorant to people. See how the universe works? Now we need it to be more than just one. We need them at all exits. Okay? At these cons, we're gonna pass out little Listerine packets. Just in case you want to swish some shit around real quick, some deodorant, we can, Axe body spray does not conquer, the funk. But we can help with this deodorant. We need some strong Arm and Hammer. We need some aluminum. Shit be so strong. Yeah, put this cancer causing shit underneath your stuff. Okay? Bubs, is because a lot of times they camp out there so they can get in early. Oh Lord, but still, I love that y'all be camping out there. I wish I would camp out there. Shit, like someone said, like someone else said, shit, we'll make our own con at this point. So I'm paying all this money and sleeping outside just to walk around a bunch of people who smell like fresh White Castle crave cases. Yeah, Squid Game was good. Yo, my team is winning and I'm feeling good. Hey man, shout out to the team that's winning. I'm about to be winning once I cook this chicken. Speaking of Korean cinema, have y'all seen Parasite? Yes, I've seen Parasite. That was a good show. I mean, a good movie. Sorry. That was a good movie. It's another movie that had came out that was like a zombie movie. I forgot what it was called too. Because sometimes I'll be on like YouTube and I'll type in like uh top 10, horror movies of Netflix in 2022. Like, or I'll be on Facebook and someone will have like these compilation of pictures of these different shows that are good or movies. So I'm down for that. But also, and after this, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I kind of like, I don't know. I've always had this weird, I guess it's when I was younger, this weird like fear, but yet fascination of like death and like the funeral care industry. So there were times when I was younger, I would go on these websites that were like gore sites, where like you can see like actual like pictures of accidents and autopsies and all this other type of stuff. It was this shockumentary that came out in the 90s that I had watched a few days ago, and it was just like, wow. It helps me to just remind myself that like at any moment life can change. So that's why it helps me to be in the present moment, to see the real reality of life, not the censored one. And you can find it online if you want to, but it's called Traces of Death. I think there's like 5 different volumes, and all that they are just compilation of like videos of like crime scenes, autopsy rooms, live footage of just horrible atrocities happening. And like I said, it shocks you back into reality. And like I said, I think about death so every day, not in a scary way, but once again, it's just everything gonna come to an end. So even when bad shit happen, it's gonna come to an end. But then also when the good things come to an end, to appreciate them while you have them here. So I don't know, I'm weird like that. I'm just saying. That'd be me. Bubs Elite is that show I'm talking about on Instagram. Oh, so that was the one where you kept putting all the different snaps. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Okay, that makes sense now. I've seen the episode of the anime real key. Not Listerine. Packets. Something. Listerine packets. Jugs. Something. Also, Heartstopper and Royals on Netflix are so good. I said, yeah, are so good. Lord, I need to go eat. If this girl who visited my church, her breath was stanky, and I asked her, would she like some gum? She said no. I'm like, nah, baby, you need it. Let me tell you something. I chew gum all the time, okay? You ain't finna talk about me. And especially since I smoke weed and shit. Oh, no, 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 no. You ain't finna be saying, oh, BubzDaGawd. Hell no, bitch. I'm gonna have some gum on me. My breath gonna be minty fresh when you talk to me. And that's even if you can smell it, because I'm so damn short. But yes, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and go. We've been more than an hour and 30 minutes. I said I was going to leave after an hour. See how I be on BubzDaGawd? I be like them pastors at church on Sunday. Give me 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes in black mean 3 hours. So yeah. Prophet, I want Nick and Charlie's actors to play Wiccan and Hulkling. If there was ever a perfect casting opportunity, it's right there. It's literally right there, laid out on a silver platter. It's going to make sense to somebody. Don't worry. That's why I said, look, be the change you want to seek. Because when I do my stuff, trust me, I'm going to be asking for y'all opinions, y'all critiques. I don't want y'all to take it easy on me. Let me know. I might need some help when I'm writing certain things, because I want y'all to be able to help me make this thing grow. And I want to listen to the people and make commentary pieces about the people. So we going to do some things on BubzDaGawd. It is just beginning. It's not how you start. It's how you finish in this bit. Okay? Yes, go watch some anime. I'm about to figure out what I'm going to watch. But I know what I'm finna do. I'm finna cook this chicken. I should have been put this bitch in the oven when I started this video, but I didn't. But anyway, thank y'all for rocking with me for chapter 6 of Ascension, which is love. We will come back one day pretty soon, hopefully this week, for chapter 7 of Ascension. And we're almost done. How many chapters do we have in total? We have, baby, let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 14 chapters, y'all. We almost halfway done. After chapter 7, we will be halfway done with Ascension. And you guys are helping me with that. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, wow. You're right. Okay. This will be a perfect casting. All right, y'all. I'm about to hop off. I'm head off for the train when I get home. Watch P Valley. Okay, awesome. Y'all have the rest of a great Monday, and I will talk to you all soon. Peace and love. Bye.